Internet Computer, everything you've missed as a holder over the last few weeks, all the data-driven news in this video. What is Internet Computer? Well, it's a layer 1 blockchain that runs websites, apps, everything fully online on-chain. If you don't know Internet Computer yet, I'll link the full analysis for you right up here. The momentum of the last few weeks is at 57, so it's slowly moving in a positive direction, but still yellow, so neutral. Still, 71% positive news, we have 14% neutral here and 15% negative. The on-chain trend is rising, which is positive. It means, Internet Computer is being used a lot. And the biggest driver is the price is recovering from record lows while network usage and AI tools continue to grow. But first, let's get to the protocol and tech news. First, AI tool writes 15 billion lines, so that's the total code, so to speak. Meaning many new apps are being created extremely fast, sourced from Dfinity itself. Then AI assistants can control apps. That's new. A test version launched on July 23rd. It works, AI tools in the network, like Claude, meaning AI programs can use the network also from Dfinity July 23rd. Then, the network is among the fastest on the market. 1,386 transactions per second. That puts it in second place right behind Solana. This really means the network handles a massive amount of transfer and traffic extremely well, It is quite impressive. Internet Computer is almost as fast as Solana. And before we continue, be sure to join the 10x Insider. Completely free tools for you that make you a better investor. So you're prepared or can get prepared for the bull run now, which will come next year, the year after, in the coming years. So definitely be prepared and go ahead and sign up. It is completely free, so please give it a chance. You can find more information about these tools on my website. Just scan the code right here and you will get all the extra info you need. But let's move on to more news about the team and funding. Founder explains the cloud strategy, In an interview from July 27th, he explained the cloud strategy. That means, the company is naturally targeting cloud customers. Extremely exciting. Then moving on to community and ecosystem news, we actually had, the second most active chain in the entire space throughout July. Over 3.16 billion transactions, only Solana processes more. Meaning the network is being used actively and heavily, Just imagine that. Then, we're at nearly 300 billion transactions since the start, counted on August 11th. A long-term milestone is getting closer and closer. Also strong. And here is some negative news to consider. The company's valuation is currently far above its actual app activity. In fact, the market value is sitting at 91 times the total deposits. That really means the price is still quite high when you compare it to the actual usage, doesn't it? August 7th from CoinMarketCap. Not so ideal, when you calculate it like that. So, what's coming up next then? What do you definitely need to keep on your radar for Internet Computer? On one hand, of course, the Crypto Senate vote. The Clarity Act was postponed, right? August 15th is the new date. If that passes for him, it's important for Internet Computer. Then the interest rate decision by the central banks, right, on September 16th, also extremely important. And the target date for a lower money supply, meaning, inflation should be significantly reduced, is December 31st. They wanted to push it through by the end of the year. Yes, now we're going into the full chart analysis for Internet Computer as always to see, where there's a possible bottom forming or what the situation actually looks like right now. So here we are in the chart analysis. And it looks very exciting for Internet Computer right now in my view, because we've had several pushes upward, again and again. So you can already see that interest in Internet Computer remains unbroken. Important now, recently the 10x indicator formed a small green dot. That signifies a bullish trend reversal. After that, the 10x indicator also formed a target zone and said, okay, in the past, roughly this was possible as a median, meaning up to a maximum of 9.3%. We've already reached the target zone here, but there could still be room to grow. Still, always be careful, Not only are the chart analyses important, but also of course the overall market and especially Bitcoin, therefore. And at the same time, we're slowly back in the overbought zone down here, as you can see, which means there could be a risk of a correction here. If you want to stay up to date, you know, when a new dot forms and what the charts look like, the new target zones, then follow me in the 10x Insider. I also make posts and updates on the chart for Internet Computer there. That's it for now. Otherwise, there's no further news here for the moment. Yes, thanks for watching. Now I'll link another video for you that you should definitely see as an Internet Computer holder. Thanks for watching, and then we'll see each other in the next video in a bit.